And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Fire Grow Cup number 5 playoffs. Welcome to the quarterfinals. We just wrapped up with our first quarterfinals, so congratulations to Power for making it through. And now we're here to crown our next semifinalist. Who's it going to be? A spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Frostline, we have the red Terran player. The red Terran, it is MilkiCow. I'll change his color. Well, I got you. And spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have the blue Protoss player himself. It is Strange. Let's go. If you're in the chat, predictions are open. Place your bets on who you think will take the series. Best of luck in the chat. Coming into this, Strange is a very strange opponent, very strange player, but I would favor him coming into this just because MilkiCow has only recently returned to competitive play. MilkiCow, he was on a very long hiatus, and we'll see if we can keep up with the unorthodox play of Strange as we are opening up with a proxy. Let's go. Send it, Pappy, send it. It's going to be a proxy here from Strange. I would imagine proxy gates. I don't think we're going to be seeing a proxy Stargate, right? Yeah, just gateways. Gateways here from Strange. Just be hyper aggressive early on. Unfortunately for Strange, it's double gas. Double gas opener out of MilkiCow. What does that mean? That means a faster factory. It means rags into a factory, into a delayed CC. We'll see if we go for a command center on the high ground or on the low ground. If it's a low ground command center, then ideally Strange is going to be there to punish it. I mean, ideally, it would have been a CC on the low ground already, an economic opener, and then Strange snowballs from there. But that is not the case. I see someone asking in chat, are you going to sleep today before your long Christmas trip? I'm going to leave as soon as the cast ends. Hopefully the cast doesn't last too long, but basically as soon as the cast ends, I'm heading out. I'm going to be heading out here. And we're basically going to be driving all day. And then, there you go. Then Christmas. So no time to sleep. No time to sleep. And then I'll be coming back on the 25th. I'll be coming back on the 25th. I think, do we have a cast scheduled the 25th because of that? I think so. Maybe. No, 26th. Okay. But yeah, that is the plan. We'll be back casting on Boxing Day, basically. Back casting on Boxing Day. Meanwhile, oh my god, the proxies don't end. Sorry, I was a little bit distracted. The proxies do not end. Wind Mine Shot goes off. Bunker is ready in the high ground. One Stalker going to be going down. Very nice control here out of MilkiCow. Does start a step forward, takes down the Stalker, takes down the Zealot, and so far he holds on one base. And again, it was just really fortunate that MilkiCow happened to be going for a double gas opener. Alas, because that Strange has been a little bit less successful, he's going for a delayed expansion, but he's opening up DTs. The Dark Shrine is on the way. So it's going to be one base DTs into a very late expansion. Again, Strange living up to his name. He's living up to it. Let's go. Now, DTs have a lot of potential, considering only one orbital, right? There's only one orbital here, so scans are going to be very limited for MilkiCow. But he should soon have a second base is the problem. As we should be morphing in that orbital as quickly as possible. Ooh, never mind. Landing it here first. Okay. So MilkiCow is going to attempt to land his expansion. Stalker's going for the tank. The tank is going to go down just barely for 2 Stalkers. Was that worth it? Oh my god. Stalkers, they get away. They pull back. MilkiCow pushing forward, getting on top of the gateways, on top of the proxy. Oh my god. Nice auto 7 once again. Takes out another Stalker. Only 2 Stalkers left. Only 2 Stalkers remaining. Pylon goes down. Depowers the gateway. Dark, the DT is going to be very delayed here when it comes to the warp in. And there they come. The slow warping of DTs. Just the one for now. And there's a lot of pressure. Just one charge. What is happening? We're going proxy charge. Let's go. Charge is on the way. Singular DT, which is unfortunate. That means only one scan. Only one scan is going to be required. No energy here in the natural. There is not enough energy in the main yet. Soon to be, though, in a couple of seconds. If there were 2 DTs we could set up in between the bases at least. Oh, he notices. Does notice there's the scan. DT does nothing. And MilkiCow defends. He's in a good position as well. In a good position. Does evacuate? Oh, overreaction. He believes there's another DT on the way. There is none. No, I mean, there is, to be fair. But, I mean, there's going to be another scan, right? Okay. Maybe a wise choice to pull away. Does pull away. You could argue premature, but regardless. As it does lose only 2 SCVs. Yeah, he holds. Does hold. Behind this, Strange is building up towards charge lots. Has only 2 gateways for now. We should be seeing a gateway explosion. And does it go for a 2-base all-in? I mean, MilkiCow's gonna be the one that moves out. Does move out. Takes down the Dark Templar. Making his way across the map. There is a turret back at home to defend. Here we go. Now, Stim is done. Bear that in mind. Stim is done here for MilkiCow. Oh. Likewise, defensive DTs. Is there a scan? Okay, there's 1 scan. The other DT does get away. Does escape. There's no army. there's no army here. 2 Stalkers and a Zealot. The DT, let's go. He has a little work to do. Pylon goes down. MilkiCow waddling into the main. Does run into an Immortal. Sims once again. 1 tank goes down. Can he get the other tank? He can. 2nd tank is going to fall as well. Meanwhile, the Marines, they bust into the mineral line. DTs across the map. DTs at... Yo. Can he win with purely DTs? Potentially. He cleans up everything. He's going to lose 18 probes. His economy is crippled. And he defends. Yeah, MilkiCow defends back at home. He does have a scan. Catches the prison as well. And Strange, he doesn't really have much left going for him. I mean, the worker counts are neck and neck, which is crazy, by the way. Worker counts are neck and neck. We're even on bases. If we kept the War Prism alive, then I think we could of course continue to harass and come in with our Templar. But now we have turrets on the way. It's a very scrappy game. But MilkiCow should have the advantage. He's moving out. He should be holding on to scans. He is. He has a scan. Making his way into the main. Sims in. Depowers the gateways. Does depower. Archon coming in from behind, but nah, this army is going to snowball out of control. Takes down Zealots. Takes down the Immortal as well. The Archon shots are brutal though. Oh my god. But GG gets called, and MilkiCow, he will take game number 1. Whew. GG. GG, well played. A really odd game 1, but an entertaining one. That's what matters. That's what matters most here. Crazy game 1. And that's why we love Strange. He is his own being, his own Protoss, if you will. Comes up with his own builds, does his own thing, and I mean, he can play macro, or he can play, I say macro, he can play, like, 2 or 3 base oriented. He can go for these later timings instead, but typically he is more of an aggressive player, and yeah, we'll see. We'll see how he does approach game number 2. I'm ready. I'm excited. I'm excited here. As the pressure is now on Strange to bounce back in the series. The pressure is on. Here we go. See people asking in the chat. I think it's what, like a 7-hour drive? 7 hours? It's a location in between Sydney and Melbourne. In between. Going on a road trip. He's a caster, but he's just going to shut down for Christmas. Exactly. I have to recharge my batteries. And here we go. We're getting into game number 2. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Whispers of Gold, we have the red Terran player. The red Terran himself leading the series 1-0. It is MilkiCow. And spawning in the top left-hand corner, we have the blue Protoss player. Down in the series, we'll see if we can bounce back and force the ace match. It is Strange. And Kias, that's why you don't do DT build. I mean, I hesitate to even call that a DT build, I'll be honest. Like, what Strange did was just his own thing. Like, there are DT openers in this matchup, 100%. I do recommend watching Geralt versus Bjorn. This was... Geralt versus Bjorn. I think it was the final ESL Open Cup Americas before the off-season. Maybe the week before the final week of ESL Open Cup Americas. But Geralt versus Bjorn... it was on the blue map. Oh god, I'm forgetting the names. Not Oceanborn. The previous map pool. Jesus. That map. Yeah, where he was able to open up a DT and was able to take Beyond down. But not quite the same way that Strange executed that build. Regardless, gonna be settling in. Yo, the names of the previous map pool have just been wiped from my memory. I'm done with them. As once again, Strange is setting up for a proxy. Let's go. Setting up the proxy. What's it going to be? Waiting for the Cybercore. Cybercore is done. Do we go Twilight Council? Robo. Okay, it's going to be a one-base all-in. Proxy Robo. Let's go. Oceanborn. That's it. I was like the one that's under the sea, but not Abyssal Reef. What was I thinking? Oceanborn. Yeah, it was on Oceanborn. Geralt versus Bjorn. But yeah, I've noticed that I do that. I typically, like, every season, I just purge the names of the previous map pool. Obviously, there are certain names that stand out to me, but for the most part, I just wipe the storage unit inside my mind. Just update it with the new maps. Like, visually, I remember them, but the names specifically, no, we're done. We've moved on. Never again. Never again. As Strange, it's proxy Robo into proxy Twilight Council. It's gonna be DT. You do not proxy a Twilight Council like this without DTs. So another DT again. If you're in the chat, if you're a sensible human, if you're a sensible Protoss player in the chat, there aren't many sensible Protoss players. This is not legal. What Strange is doing, it is not legal. Do not try this at home. He's crazy. He's lost his mind, Pappy. Oh god. Don't try this at home. It's not safe. As yep, proxy Dark Shrine. As we assumed. Again, you don't proxy a Twilight Council without reason to go proxy DTs as well. Strange rocking up with the initial Immortal, with the initial Prism. I mean, he reveals that it is proxy Robo. MilkiCow is aware. Behind this 3cc? I didn't even know that. My apologies. That was a 3rd CC, what, before 2nd racks? The greediest build possible. He's crazy. 3cc before 2nd racks. Now he's getting into his own bio, but he has no tanks. Because of this build, there are no tanks to defend. There's no factory. Only vanilla marine. Force fields the ramp. Strange. He's pulling this up. The boys that have to be pulled. Boys are being pulled. Stim is denied. The repairs, though. Repairs just in time. Save Stim. Stim is saved. Adepts into the main. You know what? If we could reinforce with just extra adepts, we could just pop off. We don't need the DTs. Just extra adepts, and that could be game. Even just a 2nd immortal. If we just made a 2nd immortal instead, or just extra war pins. We don't need to be this fancy. Like, Like, MilkiCow is getting away with murder. Here we go. DTs are waddling in. No scans! Oh, almost. There's almost a scan in the main. Almost one scan in the main base. DTs are revealed. SCVs are going to be going down. He's crazy. The one immortal drop gets out. Workers, they transfer in between the bases. Where's that one scan? There it is. Scan in the main. But only one scan was available. And now MilkiCow is stuck on a one base economy. Another DT's morphing in. Turret's on the way. Can he deny the turret? He's trying to. Yeah, he denies the turrets. DT is still wreaking havoc. Drop back into the main. Scan is almost ready. Oh, he gets the turret. Snipes the turret. There's a scan. That was the second scan. We need a third. There. Okay, we have a third scan. Third scan is available. I mean, again, triple orbital, right? Triple orbital, so there are extra scans. Natural almost goes down, is on fire. Ooh, the scan was actually at the natural CC. Oh. Okay, there's another. There's another scan. Jesus. As he drops in, Sim is done. Going for the dive. Doesn't quite get the prism. Natural's on fire, is saved, is repaired. Cyclone has arrived. There's the scan. And throughout all this, back at home, Strange is on the 2-base economy. Like, he's up on workers. He's actually mining efficiently. Oh, the immortal, no! The immortal gets 6 is left out there. Is abandoned. First immortal goes down. Nice snipe on the Cyclone. Okay, now we're calming things down. Whew, we're calming things down. MilkiCow, he can now stabilize on 2 bases, but again, he has been stuck on a 1-base economy for so long. And back at home, where is Strange taking this? We have a couple more immortals on the way, charge lots. Technically, we have Archon production as well. Charge is almost done. So charge lot, Archon, immortal, but with a very small army. It's going to be enough, though. Here we go. See, chat. I'd sub to Netflix if I could watch games like this every day. Oh god, he's an animal, Pat. He's an animal. Oh no. Bunker goes down. Takes out the second bunker as well. Shields triggered here on the Immortals. Boys are being pulled. He's going for the dive. Diving in. Master shot 2 on the Archon. Archon does barely survive. Ooh, Archon goes down. Nice pickup. The last Immortals are exposed. Pick up micro here by Strange. Saves the Immortal. He's breaking through. He's overwhelming the army. Breaks through the natural. GG. The 1G. And we're going to the ace match. Let's go. Oh my god. GG, well played. We're going to game 3. What the hell's happening? What the hell is going on? Also, big shout out. It happened during the break. I do apologize. It did slip my mind, but I shouted to Viking in the chat for the Twitch Prime. Thank you. Did subscribe during the break in between the quarterfinals. Thank you so much. I was meant to give you a shout out earlier, but this series just has been very, very chaotic, and my brain is melting a little bit. It's no, I'm losing it, Pappy. I'm losing it. Here we go. Just catching up. Let us go to Canberra. Not quite. Not quite. Similar distance, but different direction. there's a lot of land in between Sydney and Melbourne. Canada's a very small place. Sorry, Canada? Canberra is a very small place. Canada confirmed in between Sydney and Melbourne? True. It is known. And here we go. We're getting into our ace match here. One way or another, the series ends here and now. And spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have our red Terran player, the red Terran, being forced into the ace match after a very crazy and chaotic game. We'll see where this leads. It is MilkiCow. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have the blue Protoss player. He's just having fun. he's just enjoying life, Poppy. He's just taking down these top GMs with some crazy builds. He's lost his mind. It is strange. Let's go. Here we go. We are going to be settling in. And for the first time, no proxy. Strange. He's expanding. He's crazy. Gate expand. And even this is like out of the norm. Typically in this matchup, it is safer, or it is more standard to go gate, then cybercore, then you expand. But this is just straight up gate expand here. So Strange from hyper aggression, hyper greed. Hyper greed here from Strange, going for the faster nexus, going for a delayed cybercore, delayed initial unit as well. So already spicing things up. Meanwhile, back at home, we do see MilkiCow going double gas opener here out of MilkiCow, going into a faster factory, delayed CC. After what just happened, both in game 1 and game 2, I would not be surprised if MilkiCow plays as safely as possible. He's looking for, he's looking for proxies. He's looking for proxies. He's trying to hunt down something that doesn't exist. He's fighting ghosts, Pappy. Oh my god, I don't blame him. Making sure that nothing something crazy is out there. Who knows what? It's Strange. That's what's out there. Oh no. Be careful, Pappy. Be careful. The G is for genius. Oh, no. That's one way to put it. I would say Strange. He's like the mad scientist. That's what he is. That's what he is. It's like the European version of SOS. Oh no. He's like the European version of, I think maybe the European version of Haas. I think maybe Haas is maybe a little bit more akin. I mean, there's like a certain strain, right? There's like a certain strain of Protoss players out there, like scattered throughout the world that are like that, right? Your Haas, your SOS, your Strange. They're just hyper aggressive, very cheesy. They come up with their own builds. They do their own thing successfully. They do their own thing. As the Hellion gets shut down. Very nice control here by Strange with the force field. Shuts down the Hellion. Behind this, getting into his Twilight Council, getting into Blink. So Blink based opener, extra gateways. 3-gate Blink setup, and MilkiCow going for the delayed CC on the low ground. Into his 1-1-1. And we do see MilkiCow wants to be active, wants to be aggressive. He's moving out across the map early on. Remember, these are vanilla Marines. No stim. There's no stim. There's no combat shields. There's no upgrades here for them. But there is going to be a medevac to support. Yeah, there we go. There's going to be that medevac. Is boosting across the map. Strange going straight for the third. So 3-gate Blink into a third. Can he hold on to it? I mean, Strange, he's been skipping warp ins. Here goes Marines. They do make their way towards the third base. Strange, can he hold on? He can. Yeah, so far he can. Takes down the Marine, forces the pickup, drop into the mineral line. Strange, he pulls away. Doesn't lose any workers yet. Oh, does get the sentry. Sentry goes down. And he does pick up a handful of probes. The target firing gets 4, it gets 5, it gets 6, 7. Oh my god. 7 workers going down. Strange, he does not pull his workers away. Black-Rats rallying across MilkiCow. Just rallying across the map. Doesn't quite get another worker here at the natural, but he does apply pressure to the third. And MilkiCow, he has to back off. He has to back off. He has to retreat. In the end, pretty successful damage. Remember, it was a full medevac drop, getting 7 probe kills. Pretty good damage. Pretty good damage here from MilkiCow. Back at home, third CC's on the way. Is building up towards the mid game. And following this up with Tank Banshee. Banshee production underway. You know, Strange, he has Blink. He's pushing in. He's pushing in, but the tanks are ready. Tanks are in position. Strange pulls back. Thankfully, Strange is getting the Observer. We'll have detection. Did scout the main. Yeah, he saw the researching tech lab. Strange is aware. And he should defend. No, without losing a handful of SCVs or probes. Despite that, remember, Strange, he went for a greedy build, earlier Nexus, earlier Natural, earlier Third. So he can afford to lose some workers, but not too many, as he is losing his lead. Meanwhile, dive into the main. Blinks in, barely does not get the tank. Snipes the Cyclone, but the tank does survive. Tank does survive. You're going to Canberra? I'm not going to Canberra. No one goes to Canberra. What are you talking about? The only people that go to Canberra are, one, people that work there because they have to, or like students that go there for school trips. That is as the Banshee does get sniped. Nicely done. But that is something that happens here, is that like almost every like elementary school, they like at one point or another, like they send all the kids over to Canberra. What are they doing in Canberra? Is Questacon still a thing? Questacon. That's to make sure the kids don't die of boredom. That's the only thing you can do in Canberra. Questacon. If you know, you know. So now we do see big delay here on the third base, sliding off a couple of his Marines. As MilkiCow does get his third base getting up and running. Banshees, they were defended against, they did go down, and now we can calm things down. Now we can actually settle into a what resembles a standard game. Like after the chaos in game 1 and game 2, here in game 3 we're calming things down. We do have our initial tech of choice, Colossus production. Is the Immortal stuck? Okay, wait, he's good. The Sim City is a little bit awkward here, but it's fine. It's fine. They have to snake their way around. But Colossus production into double Temple Archives, into double Storm. Let's go. Storm and Archons. Strange, he's building up. MilkiCow settling into his own standard setup here, or standard composition by your tank. And he does start his move out. Let's go. He's got 3 tanks. He gets spotted. But because Strange has been taking so much, he doesn't really have much of an army. Also, is that Colossus stuck? Oh. Oh. Okay, he can... There we go. he can make it out as well. Strange is not making it easy for them. It's fine. As the Colossus, they have arrived. Here comes a move out from MilkiCow. The army dives in, takes out 2 of the tanks. Oh, takes out all 3. The tanks were sieged. Yeah, brutal pick off here. The tanks were caught unsieged. Army moves in. And Strange, he can keep going. Bleeds out most of his zealots though. And here comes the Concave. Concave coming in. We need that support for the Colossi. Colossi are good, but they need something here to buffer. The army sims in, takes down 1. 1 Colossus goes down. Zealots have arrived. They reinforce. And Strange, he can't keep pushing. He barely has an army. 1 Colossus, 1 Immortal, 3 Stalkers. Oh, the army gets... It does fall, lag behind. Wasting shots here on the depots. Army sims in, going for the Colossus. He wants it. He gets it. I said, oh my god, he doesn't get it. He does. Just barely the final shot. Oh my god. Boys are being pulled away. Zealots, they do rally in. Colossus did go down. It's strange, he's so close to breaking MilkiCow. He's so close. The final Marauder shot. Crazy. Third base is denied. Colossus does arrive. The Vikings, they're going to be able to bring it down. There's only 3 Stalkers. But they do turn away the Viking. Viking gets out. Colossus, we need you. And here comes the stim. Colossus goes down. Massive pickoff. Yeah, otherwise distracted by the depots. A lot of SCVs are falling though. The economy is being crippled. Mine shot going up, forcing friendly fire. And even though MilkiCow might be able to hold on here, he's losing too much. He's losing far too much. 37 SCV kills. Strange is up almost 20 workers. Now, this has been a very scrappy kind of fight here, and he's been losing a lot of his high-tech units, but he still has a Colossus. Second Colossus on the way. He can warp in, he can reinforce. Strange, he's in this. Strange does take a lead. Trying to catch reinforcements. MilkiCow, he's committed. Has a decent Marauder army, has 3 Vikings. Viking shots going up. Oh, the mine shots. Wind mines here on the Zealots. Up to 4 Vikings. And can they get the Colossus? They get 1. 1 Colossus goes down. Second Colossus as well. Yeah, and Strange overextends. Despite that, there's not enough on the ground. And Strange, he still holds on. Does cost him 2 Colossi. But he's barely holding on. Mine shots going up. Takes down the Widow Mines. MilkiCow being forced back. Medevac's getting low. Getting very low here. Strange, he just keeps going. He's crazy. He's crazy. He just keeps rallying. Oh my god, the Archon is started down, and it looks like with this, MilkiCow, he should not hold on. Actually, the Zealots are popping up. And they do break through. They get on top of the Marauders. Marauders, they struggle to trade. As MilkiCow is barely surviving, another Colossus arrives. As Strange, he just rallies everything he can across the map. The boys are being pulled. Colossi going off here on the SCVs. Oh my god, we're down to 2 Marauders. Down to 1. And the Marauder goes down. Does take down the Colossus with it. But the base has been broken. 20 more SCVs forward. The question mark GG. And Strange, he does it. He takes the series 2-1, advancing on to the semifinals. GG. Whew. GG, well played, Strange. He does it again. He does barely, by the way, as we were able to settle and stabilize into a 3-base economy for both players. And Strange, once he started being aggressive, he did not stop. He doesn't know how to turn off the aggression pack. He doesn't know. He just rallies everything across the map. Doesn't matter what he has, like 1, 2, 3, 5 units at most at a time, would push out and barely broke through. Broke the back of MilkiCow. GG. GG, well played. With that, Strange will advance on to the semifinals, and I believe we have our semis ready for us. We have our semifinals ready. Exclamation mark and B in the chat if you guys want to have a look back at yourselves. Here we go. We have the upper semis, which is going to be the PvP between Power and Shameless, and with the lower semis, which is going to be the PvZ between Wayne and Strange. Let's go.